What's going on, y'all? It's your boy BeauWis Cuts, aka known as Cuts by Bosh. If you ain't tapped in with your boy, go ahead and tap in. Like, subscribe, and share the page, man. And also hit that notification button up there at the top so you can always get notified when we dropping new content. Check it out. We're gonna get into it today, man. I got a video that's dropping. It's a simple comb over with a fade, drop fade that is. A lot of people ain't doing that right now. You know, a lot of people tending to stick to what they comfortable with doing. But I enjoy doing comb overs, man. I'm sorry, I do look tired because I am. But the comb over is a great cut if you know how to perfect it. So I won't take too much time chopping it up, but I do want y'all to always stay tuned because we're going to keep dropping content. Told y'all this year we coming with it. It's been a minute, but we will be dropping the content. So at the end of the day, I want y'all to check it out, watch it, and let's get it. Now let's get started. Here I will be making my first initial guideline with my T outliner. Make sure to apply the guideline evenly around the head because this is the base and where you would start your fade at. Now I'm gonna remove the excess hair just so it's out the way and I ain't gotta worry about it later and get it done all the way around the head. Here I'll be using my fast feeds with no guard open, starting my second guideline, going up by 1/2 inch all the way around the head. Now for my third guideline, I'm gonna jump to my 2 guard just so I can start removing the bulk. Now I'll be using my 1 guard to blend in that 2 guard I just used. And the whole time I'm gonna work my lever on the side just so I can get the desired fade I want. Now that I have set all my guidelines in, I will go back and start nicking away at each one just so I can start my blending. Make sure when you're doing this to always stretch the skin. I'm a big believer in stretching that skin is gonna really help obtain your fade. Now I'm just going through each guard just to go through and do a little cleanup work before I start using the shears on top of his head. Using my thinning shears with the shear of a comb technique, I will start to blend the hair. Now it's a good technique to use these type of shears because they don't cut the hair fully off, but they thin it to help blend it in. At this point, I will begin to use my shears to cut the top of the hair in a desired length. Now, one thing I like to do is set a natural guideline against that hard part I put in, just so it can give me an even cut all the way around. See, right there is the point where I start. That's my guideline, and combing the hair to the side. And once I set that guideline in, it's gonna make it so much easier to do the rest of the cut. Now, one thing I like to do when making this guideline is the further I go back, the shorter I will go with the hair, just because it gives it that pomodoro look once you style and gel the hair down. As I'm watching this video and doing this voiceover, I see my hands and stuff moving. I was actually teaching somebody how I do it. And somebody had to ask me, like, man, why do you keep karate chopping this dude in his head? I'm like, nah, man, I was actually teaching somebody something. Now, once I finish my guideline, I'll go back and trim the rest of the hair, evenly matching it up. And it makes it just so much easier and quicker doing it this. Now, just as I got shorter with my guideline when cutting the hair, I'm also gonna get shorter with the rest of the length of the hair when it gets to the end of the fade, because it's gonna help it blend in that much better. Now it's time for that edge up. Now, even though I don't show it, I go back in a little bit and I do a little cleanup work right before I get to the razor just to get it crisp. Now after the razor, it's the finishing product, but if you haven't followed me, go to Instagram, hit me up at beatoutRich_cuts, like and follow. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Appreciate it.